then back there, kitchen, full kitchen, which is nice, looking out to the water. Got a little dining area, water, very big and open. We're pretty much top of the 8th floor. There's a seal just down here. Lounging, enjoying life. Beautiful, perfect weather. Beautiful beach. So far I'm really happy with this resort option. We got the master. Charlie's going crazy. Goes out to the balcony again. Whoa.
Let me out.
Hi.
Hi.
And closet. Hello. Bathroom. And you know, average bathroom. So obviously we made it to Kauai. Kauai. I'm in Maui. Absolutely beautiful here. My parents are down at the pool with Charlie right now, and we're gonna go. There's a little like food truck mall, I guess, like literally around the corner from the hotel. So we're gonna go check that out for dinner. Just do something quick because we're all very, very tired. It's 4:30 p.m. here, which means it's 7:30 p.m. in Vegas, and I know Charlie's exhausted, so I'm just gonna try and get some food in her, get her down, and I'll do a full like hotel tour and whatnot tomorrow. So if you're here for the hotel tour, stick around a little bit longer. Alright, welcome to the walking tour portion of this video. So first off, they do have a gym. I'll talk more about that a little later on. There's this fun little DVD rental section. So if you want to rent a DVD, you could definitely do that. This is the lobby kind of as you come in, a very big, open, and beautiful lobby. Continuing to walk through the lobby, there are a few different things to take note here. There is a little coffee shop downstairs down here. There's a little library if you want to borrow some books. There's my husband. And it comes out into the first kind of pool area, which they call the garden pool. So you'll see rooms across to the right, and then over here you walk through this very lush landscaping. I will say the landscaping was very beautiful, very well maintained. Very lush and green, lots of flowers. There are rooms up above here that look down into the garden area. I am not sure if you could see the ocean from these rooms. The ocean is straight ahead, so I'm not 100% sure if you could see the ocean from here. As you continue walking down this path, you'll see a fun little koi pond, lots of fish in there, and then just beyond the koi pond is actually the quote garden pool. So at least while we were there, the garden pool was definitely more of the area for families with young kids. There's a few different water fountains and things like that for the kids to play in that I think they find more fun. So we definitely noticed a lot more families and kids kind of hanging out in this pool area. So turning around from looking at the garden pool, there's a large grassy area. And if you continue walking along this path, there's the beach club, which has drinks and is the restaurant that is on the resort grounds. We actually never ate food there. I believe my parents did get appetizers or something one time, and they said it was, good enough. Chris and I were primarily interested in trying restaurants, local food spots and things like that. So we never really had an interest in eating here, but there is that option if that's of interest to you. I do remember that there was a happy hour on drinks from like 2 to 5 p.m. Not quite sure what the special was, but they do have a happy hour, so that's worth mentioning. And then as you go through the gate here, this is the second pool, which is a little bit closer to the ocean, overlooking the ocean, etc. This was definitely more the area where adults were hanging out. There is a walk-up bar, so you don't have to go into the restaurant. If you do want to just grab a quick drink, it's closed right now because we were doing this tour relatively early in the morning before there was a ton of people out and about. There's a little hot tub as well. And then the other side of this takes you down to the beach. So this takes you down to the beach right here. There's little wash stations and it's relatively calm. There was a few days where the waves were a little bit more intense. This tree here was pretty much the only spot of shade, so not a ton of shade on this beach, but it was very, very beautiful, nice place to hang out and relax and play in the water, do a little snorkeling. And that was our suite up at the top, the second one from the top up there. And yeah, that's basically it for the hotel tour. Good morning. Day 2.
Morning.
What is your first impression of the hotel?
Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's nice, but there's definitely some caveats. Like, I feel like we paid a lot of money, I will say, for the 2-bedroom oceanfront suite, which granted was like the top of the line option, but like it's not like, you know, brand new nicest hotel we've ever stayed at. Yeah, that's like for sure.
There's some outlets that don't work, and like just minor things like that.
Yeah, and like some of the cabinets are like
feel a little dated.
Yeah, just dated, I guess. But you know, it's still nice, like beautiful view, of course. And then we were just like asking about the gym because there's like a keypad, and it costs $7 a day per person to use the gym, which like I would think if you're staying at a resort, like it's included, but I think it's because this resort is also like condos or something that people like actually own, because they're like, yeah, we don't actually manage the gym. So anyways, that's just kind of annoying, something to consider, I guess. Like a lot of times we like to book hotels with gyms because, you know, it's nice to get a workout in and stuff. So that was just a little bit annoying, but yeah, that was our little tour. Today I just hang out at the beach, figure out the plan for the rest of the week. We're talking about maybe renting snorkel gear. Yeah. Tomorrow's Labor Day, so we might do snorkeling tomorrow. Just the beach. I'm absolutely loving the sand. Oh, is that Daddy's shooting? No, don't put me shooting. Got really good at walking yesterday. Oh, wow! That was a bad example. Don't use that as judgment. Turn towards me. Oh, here's the big one. Today to just hang out, get settled, and we need to rent some snorkel gear, so we'll probably do that when Kelly naps next. But yeah, just relax and enjoy Maui and getting settled in and figure out the plan for the rest of the week this afternoon. Yeah, water's out there. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, Labor Day. I was just standing in line for those cinnamon rolls for like 30 minutes and I was seriously overheating. I was not prepared for the line to be as long as it was. So it's called Papi's Ohana and it has amazing reviews on Yelp. It's literally around the corner from our hotel and we just like happened to walk past it yesterday, but they weren't open. So I was like, tomorrow let's like go and like grab cinnamon rolls from this place. And I was looking at it on Yelp this morning and it was like there might be a line, get there early. So I was like, okay, we'll get there at 6:45. We did. There's already a huge line. I did not have water or anything, so I had Chris come and like swap places with me, and it's already like 8:15 right now. I'm gonna get Charlie down for her morning nap, and then I think we're gonna do a snorkeling adventure after that. So very excited to snorkel today. Hopefully the water looks a little choppy, so we'll see if it's a good day or not. But that's the plan. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Hand for reference. Focaccia bread. And
this is a Spam jalapeno and Swiss croissant.
Wow. Well, now I have to try it.
No. No.
Was it worth the hour and a half wait?
Yep. That's so good.
That was really good.
Wow. Compared to yesterday, this is like a million times better. It's so flaky, delicious.
The icing is like
Great, it's a cream cheese glaze.
So this is called Black Rock Beach. It's right in front of the Sheraton Hotel. We parked at the Sheraton Hotel, and then there's like a little walking path with beach access, public beach, obviously very large beach. The snorkeling was okay. It's very clear water though, I will say that. We saw good fish. No turtles, unfortunately, but it's still good. And Charlie loves the sand. Hi, baby. Look at this sunset today. Very beautiful. What do you think, baby? What do you think?
Hi.
Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Another beautiful day on Maui. I'll show you the sunrise. Hi. Not really sunrise, but the water and the ocean in just a minute. Today I think we're gonna do a hike, which will be really beautiful. Hi. Hi, baby. Yesterday I didn't film much, but we went to Kapalua Bay area, and there's a coastal trail that goes along the water. Chris and I didn't walk the whole thing because we had Charlie in the stroller and only part of it was paved, but my parents like walked the whole thing, and so it was really pretty. It does turn into gravel though. Hi. Hi, come here, baby. Yeah. And then we snorkeled in that bay and I saw 2 sea turtles, so that was like my big goal. Of course I did not have my camera, my waterproof camera, when we were snorkeling, but yeah, so I was really happy with that. And yeah, today we're gonna hike. It should be a beautiful day, another beautiful day. It's Wednesday, so we only have like today plus like 2 more days, then we head back on Saturday. And yeah, it's been a beautiful, fun trip so far. to Honu, I think, or is it Monu?
Honu Oceanside.
Honu Oceanside Grill.
Honu Oceanside Grizzy.
Parents are on bedtime duty, so hopefully that goes smoothly. So yeah, it's supposed to be, it's right on the water. We'll see how it looks, show you guys our food and experience. First date night since, when was our last date night? I don't even know.
Probably 2015.
15? We didn't even know each other then.
Yeah, it's unforgettable.
Yeah. Honu Oceanfront. It's very bright.
It's 43. And they have the old fits.
Head back today, travel day, and it was a fun vacation. We did lots of snorkeling and did some hiking. Chris doesn't want to be in it, but let's try it.
Don't put me in it. Quick, don't put me in it.
Overall, I feel like we would give the hotel like a 3 out of 5, probably. There was a lot of like extra charges that were surprising. Like the gym was extra, parking was extra. If you wanted maid service during your stay, that was an extra charge, which I thought is kind of crazy for a hotel and the amount that we're paying. So those are some downsides. But you know, we were right on the water. The location was pretty good, and I did, you know, that sea turtle I showed was like right outside of our hotel, so there's definitely, you know, marine life right outside the hotel, and there's beach and all of that. So, you know, do with that information what you will. If you're looking for a more affordable stay compared to some of the other resorts, it probably is more affordable, but there's definitely like nicer resorts in nicer areas depending on kind of your budget and what you're looking for. I think part of the reason we ended up picking this in the first place was just because it had like a 2-bedroom option that we wanted, so that's kind of why we picked it. But yeah, in the future we probably, I don't know that we would stay here again. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed our Hawaii vlog. We're gonna head back to the mainland today and back to reality. Aloha. Can you say aloha?
Mahalo.